Hello, my name is Tony Dong. Meet the app that revolutionized book reading for 2 million people. Find out why and how people are overhauling the way that they read. A Gallup poll conducted in 2015 found that a work week for the average full-time American employee is 47 hours, or nearly 6 days a week, and they usually have only 19 minutes to devote to reading. So imagine this: what if it were possible to take those 19 minutes of reading time a day and deliver people the kind of knowledge they need to be their best? Could a digital publishing company, by devoting all of its skills and heart to finding a solution, crack this problem? The Blinkist app does exactly that. Founded in 2013, the app offers short versions of best-selling books that can be read in 15 minutes or fewer. Blinkist has high-powered summaries of insights from over 2,000 must-read non-fiction books. 2 million people are reading every day with the Blinkist app, and more are discovering it every day. Why are so many people in love with this little reading app? Here are 5 of our favorite reasons. 1. Backed by science. The product, the service, we filter through the noise to make sure you get knowledge you can trust. We sort through the approximately 2,200,000 books published worldwide to find the best nonfiction books out there. Then, our subject specialists, writers, and editors identify the key ideas from each of these hand-selected books and transform them into smart, useful summaries of insights we lovingly polish and refine until they are nothing but the absolute most essential elements of the writer's main ideas. We do the filtering for you, then we share those ideas with you the way your dream friend would. Better yet, our content is scientifically formulated with brain-based learning to be memorable and clear. This also means that it's easy to learn wherever, whenever you have a moment. Just pick up where you left off and use audio to learn if you're suddenly on the move. Even Blinkist, an app reader, was designed to be easy on the eyes and pleasing to the brain. Plus, Blinkist is built to tailor itself to you. As you start reading, favoriting, and highlighting with Blinkist, the app will surface new titles you'll love. 2. The learners. We recently reached 2 million in our community of learners, and they amaze us. They're grandmothers in Northern England and entrepreneurs in Brazil, fair students in Finland, and HR managers in Southeast Asia. They're entrepreneurs and mums in New York City, and fair teachers perched on Himalayan mountaintops. All kinds of people use the Blinkist app to become their best selves, so when you sign up for Blinkist, you're joining an invisible network of people around the world who thirst for knowledge and are committed to making the most of their time and talent by bettering their minds. And you can meet each other, too. We now have a Facebook group of smart, curious Blinkist learners suggesting books, sharing advice, and swapping their success stories and advice for when the going gets tough. 3. Audio. Do you learn best when someone talks you through it? Turns out that today, most other busy, bright people do, too. During our first 2 years of making Blinkist, audio versions of our books and links was the #1 most requested feature. And so we made it happen. Now, it's easy to keep learning in the car, to the beach, on a run, or wherever else you're going. Audio fits into the day in a way tech sometimes can't, so even if there are times when it seems like those 19 minutes a day you've got for reading might slip through your fingers, it's still possible to fit in a little learning. Lots of our users love audio because of our narrators are real people from around the world, trained to deliver an intimate audio learning experience. 4. Real people. Do you wish that you had a super smart friend watch share the fascinating things they read about with you? Now you do. We come from 21 countries and have a collection of degrees and experience that runs the gamut from former Hadron Collider operator to literature professor to museum docent to mathematician. We're people who care deeply about learning and getting to the bottom of the big ideas that matter in every subject. We read every book ourselves, we write every book in blinks, we edit and record every single pack of key insights. We're people, not bots, and we like to think that this shows in the care we put into our work and how much our community trusts us. It takes a minimum of 7 people to make a book in Blinks, which means you never have to question its quality or whether it's been carefully vetted. 5. The Innovation 5. The Innovation Blinkist makes it possible to discover new thinkers and ideas that matter. Keep learning every day and take some of the pressure off your quest to be an informed citizen and a better you. As the world gets faster and faster, we'll keep on making it easy and enjoyable to fit reading and learning back into every single day. We'll go where the best ideas are, whether that's books, articles, podcasts, or other media, and bring them to you. You can count on it. Download the Blinkist app today and join our community of 2 and modern learners. What is Blinkist? Blinkist is an app that transforms great nonfiction books into quick, easy-to-understand highlights. The reality is everyone loves reading, but no one has the time. Blinkist fills this learning gap and makes acquiring new knowledge effortless. Thank you for watching. For the follow-up, subscribe to the channel yourself here.
And other executives continued to support Kalanick as CEO, suggesting that he was capable of change and possessed the drive the company needed to continue on its ambitious mission. As for Kalanick's well-documented frat-like comments and behavior in past years, new Uber boss Leon Hornsey told USA Today recently that she suffered cognitive dissonance every day, because I read that I'm working for this highly aggressive, highly confrontational guy, and I don't find that at all. But the litany of revelations about its workplace mounted in the months after Kalanick called for investigation into Fowler's claims, starting with the release of a video showing him berating an Uber driver, to a report that he and other top executives had visited a Korean hostess bar where women were called by number, an event that triggered an hour complaint, to the firing of a top executive after tech news site Recode reported he had shared the Indian rape victims' records. Kalanick also reportedly earned an in-person rebuke from Apple CEO Tim Cook for breaking Apple App Store rules, then hiding the subterfuge from Apple engineers using a coding sleight of hand. Throughout the past months of turmoil, Kalanick himself kept a low profile, cancelling tech conference appearances and shunning interviews. Then in late May, Kalanick's mother and father were involved in a boating accident near Fresno, California. His mother died, and his father has remained in serious condition. The CEO, who is close with his parents, raced to their side and has been on an informal leave of absence since. Last week, just before Holder's recommendations were made public, Kalanick announced that he would be taking an indefinite leave and put the company in the hands of his leadership group, which consists of 14 senior executives. In the wake of that decision, corporate change management experts told USA Today that such a leadership vacuum was likely to create further instability in a company that desperately needed a firm hand on the tiller. They also cautioned that while Uber might be the 10-ton gorilla in the ride-hailing space with lots of cash in the bank, a failure to address its internal leadership and culture issues could allow rival Lyft to fill the gap. Lyft has gained market share on Uber since the crisis hit, according to a firm that tracks credit card receipts, and other surveys indicate its brand is perceived as more rider and driver friendly. On Tuesday, Uber abruptly announced that it was adding a tipping option to its app, a feature that has long been a part of Lyft and something for which Uber's drivers had long been clamoring. But clearly there was also a push in a variety of powerful corners to truly jumpstart the company by asking Kalanick to leave. You can change your company's policies, but without new leadership your culture won't change, because the policies and the people won't be aligned. Mike Ralphin, who consults on culture strategy for Kearney, said last week. At the very least, they need a new coup, a CFO and some sort of acting CEO, fast. Thank you for watching. For the follow-up, subscribe to the channel yourself here.